Okay, this is a very important slide about defense system, 5 defense system. Is it the 5 defense system? Okay, the 5 defense system to for us to get optimal health lah. We'll start with immunity. I think everyone know. Also angiogenesis. Maybe I need to explain more because we have a lot of blood vessels, veins, microcirculation, arteries all over our body, and it's very very long. And if you join into one straight line, you can circle the earth 2 rounds. And it will grow and die and all this due to so this one we must take very good care as our defense system. Where if you grow too much, it may cause tumor. If it grow too little, this blood vessel too little, it will cause starvation of nutrients and oxygen to the important vital organs in our body, and it may also cause problems. So a balance in that. So we must actually take care of this health to this portion of our health to defend ourselves. The next one we'll move on to this what called microbiomes, because in our gut we have good and bad bacteria. We must always eat the good food so that we can feed our gut with better material. The best is to replenish with good probiotics from maybe kimchi, miso, sauerkraut, and others. Maybe probiotics that you can buy from supplement stores. And DNA protection, we also need to take good care because our body has a lot of cells that contain this DNA code. It's like a spiral staircase, like a software code in our body. If there's error, it will cause some problem in our body, and we must prevent radiation and oxidation that will cause error in this DNA. And lastly, called regeneration. Regeneration is very important because our body is need to regenerate, especially when we are baby to 25 years old, right? All our organs are regenerating at high speed in order to develop to a matured state. But after that, there is a more maintenance all the way until we leave this world. However, the role for regeneration, we need a general purpose stem cell called MSC, where we can do all the repair and regeneration. But due to the volume has drastically decreased due to age, due to radiation, due to toxin in the environment, in our food, and many other factors, could be stress, and we have less and less of this so-called good stem cell that can help us to regenerate. So it will cause aging, it will cause some chronic disease. So we must learn this topic as a defense mechanism to protect our health by maybe exploring new technologies such as stem cell therapy. So that's why we lead to tonight topic. Next, I go a bit fast because we don't have much time and we have a lot to cover. Okay, this is the 4 horsemen for this aging. 4 horsemen for the aging. So this is a very important 4 things that we need to learn, because horsemen, they actually are riders. They go very fast. The faster they go, they age faster. So we must find a way to combat and slow down all these 4 horsemen so that we will age with vitality, so that we can age with gracefully, and also slow down the aging. That's the most. So we must slow down all these 4 horsemen. First is inflammation. Our inflammation is happening all over our body, and the best things to stop the inflammation, later I will share. The next one is I think, okay, catabolic physiology or chronic stress, because our body is actually doing kind of metabolism and all this to produce those important nutrient, amino acid and all this. But sometimes we overproduce due to under chronic stress, and after that it will accelerate our aging. So we must take note of this type of chronic stress, how we can maybe reduce this type of chronic stress so that we can live longer. The third one is this insulin resistant. Insulin resistant is a very important topic because I think the blood sugar regulation in our body is very important. If we do not do that well, and we reach this stage of insulin resistant, we will slowly goes into diabetes type 2, and after that will lead to even more serious problem. And this, of course, will cause us to age faster. So regulation of your blood sugar is very important for this topic on aging. And lastly is oxidative stress is caused by a lot of free radical that is causing problem. And or another word is oxidation. Oxidation, it means that your body is rusting already, and that will also accelerate the aging. So dear student and all our friends online, those who are not our student, these are the important 4 points we must note tonight. And if we can tackle one horseman one by one and all 4 of them, we will slow them down, and you can also slow down the aging. So this why they are called 4 horsemen. We don't want them to run too fast because we want to age gracefully. We want to age with vitality. Okay, next one we'll think of some tips or possible strategy that I can think of based on my experience. I'm not the expert tonight, but I think through my own personal experience, I see that these are the good way. Actually, for inflammation, they are actually good source of some kind of food or vegetable. For example, garlic, even onions, and also food that contains some sulfur, MSM, and all this actually can help us to reduce the inflammation. And actually, stem cell therapy is the best actually reduce inflammation, because I have experienced myself personally after 2 rounds of kind of treatments in Swiss Medical using stem cell. I'm a person who is actually have high inflammation all over the body due to 30-40 years of having very bad diet, and also eating food that I'm not supposed to eat, food that is made of wheat, food that is made of milk, they are not supposed to consume. Actually, I'm gluten and lactose intolerant, but I have been eating all this food for 30-40 years, and the autoimmune kicks in. The immune system start to attack all my organs, especially thyroid, and after that cause this chronic disease. So inflammation in the body. Second one is chronic stress or the catabolic physiology. We must find a way to reduce stress in our life, because if we are not careful, a bit of stress is good, because we stress for exam, we study harder. We stress a little bit in work in order to produce better performance, to get promotion. These are good. But other chronic stress, we must also take care. Actually, that's long term. Actually, we must maintain very good relationship with our spouse, our family, and our friends, because knowingly sometimes stress comes from relationship problem, emotional management. We also need to take care. If we don't manage our emotion well, we also can go into this stress, and after that our body need to cope with the stress, then they use up a lot of this catabolic metabolism or physiology to cope, and after that we will age faster. And good sleep, exercise, these are the healthy lifestyle. Drink good enough water. Water must drink slowly and not just glug, and after that you will cause a lot of urination, disturb your sleep. And what else? I think to maintain. Huh? Oh yeah. Environmental toxin also important, especially Singapore is a very noisy city, so we must find a way to minimize the noise coming to your ears. I don't know how you're going to do it. Especially at night, if your house is facing a big MRT track or even roads or highway, and all this noise that's coming, I think we must find. Also, light pollution. Singapore is a very bright, I think it's the brightest city in the whole world. I think from moon, you're able to see Singapore from moon. So it's so bright that it also can cause your sleep to be disturbed. Radiation also, yeah, because of 5G network in your home, Wi-Fi. And also 5G handphone put beside your bed. It also can cause your stress. So all these small thing we can do, we can actually help to slow down our aging. The last one is oxidative stress, which is oxidation. We must take more antioxidant food, such as more fruits, varieties of fruit, as colorful as possible, as also vegetable. They are full of antioxidant, and also the water also important. Our tap water somehow due to natural kind of reduction of bacteria, we add chlorine. Chlorine will make the water slightly acidic. So we just plainly drink water from the tap, boil it, it's still acidic. So we must know a way to make the water antioxidant. So if you need a filter that can gives you a very good antioxidant property, then I think you should install one so that you can help to make your body less acidic. Because we drink 8 cups of water, if your organs are soaked in acidic water, will age faster. Okay, just take note. These are all small little common sense points, but actually is important. A lot of people never put attention. And of course, there are also IV therapy with antioxidant, vitamin A, vitamin C. That is the best help, because although taking supplements of vitamin C, big dose, or even vitamin E, it can help, but not everyone has the same digestive system, the functional level. So some people who are weak in their absorption, because their digestive system is not performing at the optimum level, especially those people with chronic disease, with cancer, and also those people maybe have COVID and other disease, or under a lot of stress. Actually, their somehow their digestive system is not performing at the maximum. So if they may not able to absorb all these antioxidants. So I think IV therapy, that means through infusion, a drip of vitamin C, vitamin E, or other antioxidant minerals to balance. All this must be done with a blood test to know what is not deficiency, and after that do it. So all this, if we can do it all this well, and also of course stem cell can help in all this combination with IV therapy or antioxidant, we can actually slow down the 4 horsemen of aging. So these are the very important kind of home take home points that you want to learn tonight. That if you want to age with vitality, age gracefully, and slow down the 4 horsemen of aging, we must take note of all this. There are more points, but I saw a lot of you are from our diet nutrition class. I believe you already learned a lot of these important basics. Go and revise. Just take note of these 4 points that will cause you to age faster, and see what kind of food, what kind of lifestyle change will help you to slow down the aging. Good, next.